Hi, I'm Ree from mummyof4.com and I help busy mums make their lives easier with parenting tips, tricks, hacks and advice. Today I'm going to talk to you about one of my most negligent parenting confessions. I have been a mother for 14 years now. Yes, my eldest is 14, and I have only just sorted out my life insurance. It's not that I didn't know I needed life insurance, and it's not that I didn't want it, it's just I think I have been so terrified to even think about the possibility of not being there for my children. I can't even watch things on the news about mums or children being separated or dying. It just breaks my heart. I can't even look at it. In spite of the fact I'm terrified to think about such awful things, you would have thought after relatively recent events, I would have got it sorted. After my youngest daughter Zara was born, I thought everything was fine. I had preeclampsia for the 4th time, but survived it, got through it. Zara was born on the Thursday and we were home. I was tired, but other than that seemed fine until the Saturday night when things seemed to go wrong. I started shaking violently and having crazy temperatures. I was freezing and I was absolutely boiling. And I was convinced I was just tired. I wanted to be left alone to go back to sleep, but my husband was convinced there was something really amiss. And luckily for me, in spite of the fact that the on-call midwife and the first person he spoke to when he phoned the hospital said to just see the GP on Monday, I was lucky enough that he didn't take no for an answer. He phoned back and managed to get me into hospital, where they very quickly diagnosed me with sepsis. So that was a bit of a close call. You know, I had 3 children already, plus a newborn baby, and I can remember as soon as I came out of the fog of being so very ill, just holding my baby in that hospital and just sobbing at the idea that I was so very nearly not there for them. But even this wasn't a wake-up call, and I still didn't get it sorted until recently. I was approached by a company called Polly to talk about the importance of life insurance, and to be honest, I realised I was being a total hypocrite with not getting it sorted out. So I went onto their website, I filled in their form, which is just a few very basic questions. A lovely girl called Hayley, I say girl, she's my age, but I still think of myself as a girl in my mid-30s, gave me a call back, and she talked me through all the different options, how many years did I need it for, what sort of cover did I want critical illness cover, which again was something I hadn't even thought about. You know, if I was critically ill, if I was diagnosed with something awful, you know, cancer or something that just, again, I don't really want to think about, but if that was to happen, how would our family manage financially? So she shopped around 13 different insurance providers for me and got me the best price. I then did a bit of comparison shopping online and realised that it was in fact the best price that I was going to get. So when she gave me a call back, as agreed, because I'd asked for a little time to just think about it and get my head around it, she said that if I wanted to go ahead with the policy, I'd have a 30-day cooling off period to read over and review all the documents anyway, which was great because I didn't feel too much pressure to kind of make that decision immediately and be stuck with it. So I took on the policy and I was covered immediately, even though no payment was taken out for 30 days. So that's it. I mean, it was so easy. I now wonder why I didn't do it before. So I've always had this horrendous guilt about not having life insurance. And whenever I've thought about it, it's made me feel sick, partly because I didn't want to ever think about not being there for my children. But I now realise it always also made me sick because I knew I didn't have it and I felt really guilty for that. So it's so nice to know that that's sorted and I can just forget about it and just carry on being a mum to my children, being here for them, knowing that if the worst was to happen, they'd have that bit of financial security. My husband would have that extra bit of help to look after them because he would need to be there for them in order to be both him and me if I wasn't there. So glad that it's all sorted now. So one thing I'll say to you is don't be like I was. If you're putting this off, it's so much simpler than I thought it would be, and trust me, you'll feel so much better when it's done. So if you click on the link in the description below, you can find the form on the Polly website, and then you just fill that in. They just give you a quick call back, talk through your options, and it's done. It's just that simple. So thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to like this video if it has been helpful, and to hit the subscribe button to subscribe to my channel, and hit the bell to be notified when I post new videos. Thanks very much. Speak to you soon. Bye.